anniversary. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back to those of you who are already subscribed. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Um I think I did a video at the beginning of the week if I'm not mistaken. So I'm back a little bit quicker, sooner in the week, I believe. I lost track because the last time I came on, I wasn't feeling good. I remember that. And then I still wasn't really feeling good for this week. I feel better today, thankfully. Thank God I feel better today. But this week, I wasn't really like full of energy. I kind of took it easy this week. But I'm back today. It is Friday afternoon. It is pretty warm down here in Georgia today. Kind of warm, like I'm feeling like I need the air conditioner on in this room. At this point, it kind of feels kind of warm in here. But anyway, I am here with this baby today. You guys have not seen her in a good while. I put her in this sleeper. I know it was after Christmas, so it's the end of March. She's probably been in this sleeper since January. At some point I changed her, and she has hair now. That's why you guys haven't seen her. I didn't change her or anything. But I just started rooting her hair like 2 weeks ago. It took me about a week. It's been finished. Her hair was done since last week, but I just hadn't done a video with her because I've been sick on and off like for the past 2 weeks. So I didn't get to bring her in a video. So I figured today I would bring her on so finally she could come out of this sleeper. I'm tired of her being in a sleeper. So I wanted to bring her and share her new hair with you guys today. So this is little Miss Erica, if you guys remember her. She is Erica by Joanna Kazmerzak, and she was painted and rooted by me, and I kept her name Erica because I figured she'll just be named after me. So yeah, I wanted to finally bring her back and change her into an outfit. And I gave her my whole name, my first name and my middle name. So she is Erica Nicole. So she is fully and completely named after me. She is, I think she's the only baby that I've ever named, like where they have my name, but technically she is the Erica Kit or Sculpt. So I just figured it's perfect. I'll just keep her name Erica. So she's my only baby, I think, that I've had that has my name since I've been collecting from 2013 until now. She's the only baby that, has been named Erica. And Nicole. I don't even think I've had a Nicole in my nursery before. So she's the first. So that means I have to keep her because she's named after me. And if you're new to my nursery, you might have not heard me say this, but this baby is the Erica Sculpt, is Erica Eric, because of course she could be a boy. And her pre-order date on the year that she was released, I believe it was 2024, because it wasn't last year. I think it was 2024. Her date that you could pre-order her kit was on my birthday that year, September 20th of 2024, and she has my name. So when I first seen her, I was like, oh, I have to have that baby in my nursery. And I knew at that time I would just keep her name Erica. So she's kind of a special baby for me. But the funniest thing is that when I was painting her, I didn't really have, like, when you paint dolls, you kind of before you start the doll, you think about how you want them to look, you know, what you're going for as far as how they're gonna look when you're done, their skin tone. You kind of figure out what direction you want to go with the skin tone, you know, what color hair you're gonna want when the baby's done. With her, I had no idea what skin tone I was going for. It wasn't really this skin tone. I just kind of let the colors lead me as I was going. And when she started to get to her skin tone, I decided to go along with this skin tone. Because I think at first I more so was going to make her like a biracial skin tone, more in the African American biracial, not too light and not dark, kind of that medium skin tone. But I guess she still could be considered biracial, but this is not what I pictured in my mind. So she just kind of took her own direction with her skin tone. She has her own look. She was definitely a surprise when I was all done. This was not what I was really going for. The hair color, I didn't know I was going to use this mohair. I had already had this mohair in my stash of mohair. I was thinking more so at first she would have curly hair, because most of the time I prefer rooting with curly hair. But then when she came out this skin tone, I thought I was going to make her hair red. Then afterwards I was like, no, because I painted her hair first, some of it, and then she just had the little bit of hair rooted in the top, this hair. And I kind of liked the darker color that this hair was. And her painted hair was more of a red, and I didn't like it with her skin tone. I felt like it made her look too red. So then I didn't want red hair. I ended up finishing rooting her with this darker hair. Now this hair does have some red tones in it, but it's more of a brown, like auburn, darker, like chocolatey brown or something. But anyway, this baby just kind of surprised me, which doesn't happen when you're the painter. But she surprised me because she has her own look. She just came out her own, you know, her own little way. So anyway, I'm going to change her. I'm going to sit her in the basket. And then eventually I'll pull the basket this way. But I also wanted to share this little girl. And this is my little Adalyn, who I also love. And Adeline, I kept her name Adalyn also. So she has her sculpt name. And you guys, most of you've seen her before, unless you're new to my channel. But she is like this perfect little newborn, little squinched up baby. She's adorable. And the reason I brought her on, because you guys haven't seen her in a while either. And what I'm thinking of, and I figured I would share it with you guys and ask your opinion. Adalyn is, I think she's like my only bald Reborn, vinyl Reborn in my collection. There she is up close. And as I've said, from the time I painted her, it was like last Christmas, not this Christmas that just passed, but last Christmas of 2024, I think. Yeah, 2024. She just like really, I just fell in love with her bald head, basically. She has this really sculpted, the way her head is sculpted. You can see like her mole right there and all of that, the bone. Like, I really love her head. So when I finished painting her, I did not want to root her. I still haven't wanted to root her. But then part of me feels like she's not complete because she doesn't have hair. Although I think she's so cute, you know, with no hair. But I don't know. It just feels like sometimes with these dolls, if you don't root their hair, like they just feel like they're not finished. Like you need to finish them, if that makes sense. So anyway, I have these mohairs that I ordered. That's one color, and it's called caramel or caramel. That does not look caramel to me, but I was thinking of this light color, which I'll show it up close after I change little Erica. I will put Adalyn on the changing table in front of me. And then you guys can tell me, should she be bald, stay as she is, or should I root her with the caramel hair? Or I have brown. What color does this say? I think it's just brown, dark brown it says. So it's a pretty dark brown color. I don't know which one I like. I don't know if this one looks too dark next to her skin, or if the caramel one, the lighter one, is better, or should I just order a different color? I don't know. But we're gonna get to her after we finish with this baby first. So I'm going to pull her over here. I don't know if again with my light, is it too bright? Because it's very sunny out. It's mid-afternoon, so it's like the highest peak of the sun right now going on. And then my light, I don't know if it looks too bright. So the funniest thing, which is not funny when you're rooting hair, I don't like rooting, still don't, okay, is my least favorite part of reborning. I prefer the painting, weighting the doll, all of that stuff, fine. But I don't like rooting the hair. I still don't like rooting the hair. But anyway, so I did this baby had the little mohawk in the front first. And then I painted the rest of her hair. Then I wanted to finish rooting her. I felt like she wasn't complete. She needed to be finished rooting. So all of a sudden, like I said, 2 weeks ago, I just decided to finish rooting her. So I did the front first. And then I went to, start doing the back. But something told me the hair I had wasn't going to be enough hair. And sure enough, I feel like hair is in my nose because I just rooted her, like I said last week, and she has like them loose little flyaway hairs, and I feel like I'm allergic to the mohair. It always makes my nose itch, and it must be a piece on my face or something. But anyway, I ended up not having enough hair when I got to the back of her head. And I was like, I don't believe this. I had this hair so long that it's not even like this color is no longer where I could order more. The person that I ordered it from, the seller, still sells mohair. She's way in France, but she doesn't have this particular hair anymore at this point. Like, I got this hair so long ago. Like, the first doll I ever rooted back when I had a silicone doll, I want to say like back in 2016 or 2015. It's been a while. So definitely this hair, like, I can't find it. You've seen the other two colors I just showed you. They're nowhere near this color hair. And that's the thing, when you rooting a doll, don't start until you make sure that you have enough. And I kind of knew it might not be enough. I kind of knew I shouldn't have used it. And once I finished half of her head, more than half, and I started seeing, okay, this is not going to be enough, I was darned if I was going, I want to use another word, but I was like, I'm not pulling out all of this hair. So I just kept going as far as I could go. So the back of her hair is more sparsely rooted than the front. If you could tell, it's lighter. It's not as thick in the back, but I just decided to finish it anyway and just leave it because she's my doll anyway. So I don't mind the back of her hair being a little bit thinner than the front. But yeah, and then even these, I don't know if I use one of these for Adalyn's hair, if I should order more of each one of them before I even use them, because I feel like this is not enough hair either. It is, does she put how much? This is 10 grams. Each one of them is 10 grams. And I usually buy, I think, an ounce, at least one full ounce of when I buy hair. And I prefer to have hair left over than not have enough hair. So I think as I'm thinking about it, I need to order more of those before I can't find those same colors. So yeah. Don't start rooting your doll if you're not sure you have enough hair, because if it's not someone you're definitely sure you can get more hair from, that's one thing. But even if you go back to the same person to get the hair and they have more, it's never a guarantee it's going to be the same exact color, because they dye the hair and you never know. It could be slightly different from what you have already and it don't match. You just can't match up the hair. So I feel hair on my lipstick and everything. And it's gonna drive me crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna put her in these little Jamie K bloomers and this little ribbed onesie. It's like that dusty rose blush color. And it's ribbed, and it's Jamie K. I believe these are 3 months. Yeah, they're 0 to 3 months. And these little socks are also from Jamie K. And definitely you guys have seen this outfit before. I put it on multiple babies at this point, so she's going to wear it. And then this is the little head wrap. Now, I kind of don't want to cover up her hair. These, I like these big ones when the baby doesn't have hair. So we'll see if I'm going to use the head wrap. But anyway, I think I'm going to just leave this diaper on her. It's a Millie Moon. And I keep thinking these Millie Moons are size newborn, but they're actually a size 1. They seem like they run small because I've been putting them on multiple babies. You see how tight that diaper's fitting her? Unless I just have them, my babies, extra stuffed. Maybe that's why. Because this diaper seems like it's newborn size, but it's actually, it's a size 1. And she is filling it out. So we're going to get her dressed. Now, little Adalyn over here, I will see if I have enough time to dress her in this same video. If not, I may have to come back with Adalyn. But I kind of wanted to take her out of the knit outfit she's in, because she's been in that for a while too. And show you guys her up close with the 2 different color hairs. And you can vote and tell me in the comments, should she stay bald? Should she get rooted with the light color hair or the darker color hair? And you guys can let me know, and I will see if I could change her. With Adalyn, I was just going to put her in a little onesie. I wasn't going to really put her in another outfit yet, especially because I may root her hair anyway. So she's going to get dressed just in a simple little onesie. But this baby, I wanted to kind of put her in an outfit now that she has hair and she has been in a sleeper all this time. I figure it's time for her to actually get into an outfit. So anywho, I hope you guys been having a good week. My week, last week I was sick with my back. This week I started off the week with a sore throat. The sore throat cleared up. I'm so happy. It cleared up pretty quickly, actually. I kept drinking that tea with the lemon and the honey and just sucking on my cough drops, and the sore, and I put Vicks on my throat. Like whenever I lay down, I'll put Vicks on my throat. wrap it with a towel, and then I lay down. That's how you kind of sweat the sore throat out, when you put the Vicks and you wrap yourself in something. Since I was little, my mother always used to do that. So I do that with my kids when they were sick when they were little, and I do that with my grandkids, and I still do that with myself. And it actually makes you get better faster. So that cleared up quickly, I might add. But then I got a toothache, y'all. Then I ended up with this horrible throbbing toothache like two nights ago. But I got it to go away. But I know I need to go back to the dentist, and I'm not looking forward to going back to the dentist. Like, I hate going to the dentist. I really do. But yes, I ended up with a toothache. So I just been having like one thing after the other for the past 2 weeks. I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? And I wasn't sick all winter. I have not been sick in a while. I can't even remember when I was last sick. But the past 2 weeks, I've had one thing after the other. I don't know what's happening. But this baby, if you're not familiar with her, she has these little bent, what do you call it? Curled up legs, where it's like she's supposed to be able to be like, you know, when the baby kind of draws up their legs and they curl up, and her legs are sculpted this way and they actually stay up like that. So that is how this baby is meant to be. And so when you're dressing her and stuff, you kind of have to keep in mind, whatever outfits you're putting on her, that her legs are bent. And she is actually my second baby like that, because my Layla by my Clear Taylor Dolls silicone also has her legs bent, permanently sculpted that way, where they are meant to give you that little like squinched up baby, you know, pose when they hold their legs up like that. That's how they are sculpted. So I have two babies with legs like this. And sometimes when you're dressing them in certain stuff, you have to be mindful of it. I feel like when their legs are curled like this, that they are shorter, in my opinion. So when you're putting pants and stuff on them, you have to make sure that the pants aren't too long for their curled up legs, especially my silicone baby. Like, easily to, like, if I put pants on Layla, they will sometimes be too long for her. Or even dresses, because their legs are curled like this. If you put a long dress on this baby, you won't even see her legs. So you kind of have to be mindful of that when you dress them, when their legs are curled up like this. But it's cute for posing when their legs kind of stay up in this little baby pose. And they don't need armatures or anything. They kind of just sculpt it that way. So I'm just going to put socks. I'm pretty sure I probably have shoes that could fit her feet. She has nice, like, wide baby feet. Her feet are definitely not scrawny or skinny or narrow. So I'm pretty sure I have shoes that could fit her. But of course, I didn't take no shoes out for her. Maybe I'll find some and take a picture of her with some shoes on, because I definitely have enough shoes where I need to use the shoes for these babies when they get dressed. So I might look for her a pair of shoes and take some pictures of her with some shoes on. And you guys can check us out on Instagram, because that's where I post their pictures at after they're dressed and everything. Sometimes I post the pictures here on YouTube on the community post also. But sometimes I don't. I don't always post the babies on my YouTube. I don't know why this is sticking up over here. It does not want to lay down. So yes, my Instagram link is always under my videos. You just click the link and it'll take you over to my Instagram if you want to follow us over there. And anyone can follow me. It's not, my account is not private on Instagram, so you can just follow me if you would like. And that's where I post their pictures. If you would like to message me about any dolls I have for sale or doll accessories, clothing, or anything, that is where you can message me on my Instagram or my Facebook Messenger. You can message me there as well. So that is her with her outfit. This is how she looks with this pacifier. It's like a beigey off-white color. It kind of matches the little flowers and the tie on her bloomers, or what is it, diaper cover, bloomers, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so should I put this bow? Should I? Let's see. Let's see how it looks. See, it's gonna mess up her hair because already I moved it past the point where I wanted it to go. That's the only thing. When you put headbands on the babies, a lot of times it just messes up their hair. I'm telling you. It ruins their hair. It was nice and neat. Now it's not. So anyway, I always forget lately to say subscribe, comment, and like, share, hype if you can hype the video, all that good stuff. See, it kind of messed up her bang. That's why I don't like the headbands. It like messed up her whole hair. It just ruined it. I might take a picture with it on afterwards. I have to fix it correctly. And then I will take a picture. Like I said, if you guys want to see the baby's pictures after they're all done getting dressed, I might take one with some shoes. I have some shoes that match this outfit. I'll take a picture with the shoes on her also, so you can check us out on Instagram. So that is little Erica Nicole with her outfit for today. So now we're gonna switch babies, and I'm gonna put Adalyn on the changing table, and that is little Miss Erica. Pull up your little shirt. She almost can't fit this onesie. The Jamie K. It is rather tight. Like I should have took her onesie off that's underneath, because it looks like it's bigger than the Jamie K onesie. But anywho, she is